Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a yoga practice designed to get your body moving. So we're going to twist and be turning. The focus today is better digestion. So jump into something comfortable. If you have blocks and you think you're going to use them today, go ahead and grab that along with your yoga mat and let's get started. All right, starting an easy pose, we're just going to take a moment to draw our attention to this space. So a lot of times we become stressed, we start to think about our busy schedules, and we basically we stop thinking about breathing. We stop thinking about just being in space. And so right now we're gonna draw our attention to our breath, and we're just gonna bring our awareness and start to increase the depth of our breath by expanding through the belly. And then exhale, letting it all out and drawing your belly button back into your spine. So take a moment here to get comfortable in this seat. Become very grounded. If you'd like, you can go ahead and remove the cushion under your sits bones, pull it out to the side so you feel that contact with the ground. And take your palms and face them up. And just become comfortable in this space. And throughout this practice, I want you to set a goal, set an intention, or you can stay with the intention I have is just to decrease our stress, to stay mindful of our breath, and just to take every pose for what it is and being thoroughly present in this moment right now. Take one more deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Good. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. Go ahead and take your left hand to your right knee and put your right hand right at the base of your spine. We're just going to get a nice gentle twist. Maybe the first one in the day for you. You can just gently stretch it out. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. And with each breath, you can try to just get a little bit deeper in that twist. And one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, unwind, switching sides. This time take the left hand, place it at the base, and your right hand on your left knee, and go ahead and work your way into a nice gentle twist. And sync it up with your breath. So every time you go to sink a little bit deeper or stretch a little bit further, do so on your exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, get a little bit deeper, further through that twist, and then go ahead and unwind. Great. We're going to go ahead and stack our legs for cow face pose or gomukhasana. So let's start with the right leg on top. We're going to line up the knees, and then once again, I like to make that adjustment where you become grounded. So just remove the cushion underneath your sits bones. And first find comfort in this pose. So if you want to stay here and keep your arms in prayer, you're welcome to do that. Or you can go ahead and take the right arm back behind your body parallel with the ground, and then you're going to inhale, lift your left arm up, exhale, drop it down. Now the two arms here can create a bind, so you're opening up through the chest and shoulders. And this is just one of those relaxing poses. And the whole practice, I'm going to keep reminding you of relaxing and releasing stress, because a lot of digestive problems comes from chronic stress. And I say chronic because many things that we do throughout the day create stress, and stress is good in small amounts. But when it continues and your body is constantly stressed, it leads to a lot of inflammation, a lot of digestive disorders. It can affect your mental capabilities, and it definitely affects your physical body. So we want to remember this token that we carry with us. And the token is our ability to find stillness and find peace with our breath. One more breath here. And as you exhale, you can release the bind and switch the legs. So this time, go ahead and put the left leg on top of the right. Make the adjustment with your sits bones. And then this time, the left arm is going to come right back behind your body. Inhale, lift the right arm towards the sky, and then exhale, drop it down, opening up through the chest, through the shoulder, and then finding comfort in this pose. So maybe one side is tighter than the other. I just want you to bring breath to those tight areas. Breath here. And on the exhale, go ahead and release the bind through the upper body and unwind your feet. This time taking your knees underneath you, finding a comfortable spot on all fours. And we're just going to get ourselves set up for puppy posture. So I want you to go ahead and lay your arms right down on the mat, and then lower your head and even chest right down to the mat as well. Hips stay lifted and up towards the sky, and just breathe in this posture. One more breath here. And on your inhale, go ahead and press yourself back up, and then slowly work your way into downward facing dog. Whatever way you want, you can kind of slowly work into it. And this downward dog is going to be create your own, have it your way style. So if it feels good to bend one knee and then bend the other, and slowly work into dropping the heels down towards the ground. If that feels good for you, then do that. And then if it feels good to kind of get the whole body involved, go ahead and do that. Maybe stretching out for the side body is what you really need right now, especially if you have tight IT bands or glutes, then this is going to feel really good for you. So create your own, or you can just hold it. Now upper body, make sure you're pressing through the fingertips, taking some of the pressure out of the wrists, and then you're dropping the shoulder down and then rolling the arms outward. All right, let's go ahead and take our gaze in between our hands, and then your choice, step or hop to the front of your mat. Taking your toes nice and wide, we're going to drop the hips down, hands come to prayer at chest, and then we're just going to take a moment to breathe in Matsyana. Job. Go ahead and take the hands to the ground, press the hips up towards the sky, find length in the spine, and then exhale, forward fold. And then we're just going to go ahead, pressing through all four corners of the feet. We're going to make a big old bend, and we're going to roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. As you roll up, pull the shoulder blades up towards the ears, and then drop the shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, have a seat, lift your chest up, and we're gonna find comfort in chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Your choice, step or hop into plank. Shift your weight forward, lower down to chaturanga, press up into upward facing dog. Exhale, with your breath, sink your hips back. Inhale, lift the right leg, lift it up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, pull it into the chest, step through for warrior one. Take the arms back behind the body, clasp them together, open up the chest, stay strong through the back leg, and then release the hands, frame the foot, step the right leg back to meet the left leg. Shift your weight forward, take your chaturanga, and meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, sweep it through. Set your feet up for warrior one. Drop the back heel, toes point to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift up, rising up into warrior one. Take the arms back behind your body, open up your chest. Exhale, take your arms, frame the foot, step back into plank. You can go right into downward dog or you can move through that chaturanga. Step or hop up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up and look, finding length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reaching up, finding length. Exhale, hands come to center in mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, have a seat in chair pose. Now this time I want you to take your hands to your heart center, and I want you to add a little bit of a twist here. So hook your left elbow with the left knee and try to prevent putting all your weight into that left leg. So shift equal weight with both legs. Great job. Find center with chair. Exhale, hands come to heart center again and switch. Changing that twist to the right side. Great job. Find that center. Chair, exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into plank. Move through the chaturanga or not. You can always just skip it and meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift the right leg up, keeping the leg in line with the body so your hips aren't shifting from one side to the other. And then just be sure that you have equal weight pressing through both hands. Bending the knee, I just want you to circle that leg around and kick it back out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, drive your knee into your chest. Step it through. This time, set up the back leg for warrior two. Make sure that the knee is not pulling in and it's not wanting to drag in past the toe. Instead, you're kind of pushing out with it. Tuck the tailbone. Press through the knife edge of your back foot. Exhale, reverse warrior. And inhale, move into side angle. So you're going to take your right elbow to the top of the right leg. Left arm reaches up and overhead. And here, if you want, you can always take that arm back behind your other leg and then reach for the ground here for extended side angle. Great job. Press up through the heel, back into warrior two, and then take the arms, frame the foot, step it back through. You decide if you want to move through chaturanga. And this time we're going to go ahead and lift the left leg, and we're going to circle. We're doing like little fire hydrants, I guess, hip circles in our three-legged dog stance. Give me one more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drive the knee into the chest. Step that leg through. Plant the back leg. And getting set up for our warrior two pose. Driving through the sword edge of the back foot. Finding strength. Sinking deeper if you can. And then go ahead and shift for reverse warrior. And when you're ready, come up. Place the left elbow on the left knee and reach the right arm overhead. Here I want you to really think about keeping your lower body engaged. And as you're pressing and squeezing, pressing from the floor, squeezing the inner thighs together, I still want you to try to open up the chest. And here, if you want to take your hand right down towards the ground for extended side ankle, you're welcome to do so. One more breath here. And then pull your belly button into your spine. Push away from the earth and lift back into warrior two. And then go ahead, frame the foot, step or hop. Sorry. Move through chaturanga. Let's take a moment here in downward facing dog to breathe. Bend the knees, a big old bend, step or hop your hands or your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, sink the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And catch your breath here, standing mountain. We're going to add twist to this one. So just go ahead and be mindful of your movements here. Think about finding length in your spine. And as we twist, we don't want to try to crunch. We want to find length while we twist, okay? So go ahead, inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, have a seat in chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into plank. Shift your weight forward. You decide. Take this at your own pace. You can choose to do chaturanga or to skip it. And meeting in downward facing dog, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, sweep it through. Plant your right leg. And then I just want you to lower your left leg right to the ground. So we're in a low lunge pose. Here I want you to curl your tailbone underneath you. And then I just want you to place the left hand inside of the right foot and then inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky. So work these twists, okay? So as you do this, you can try to open up through the chest. And then we're just gonna go ahead and inhale, lift your back leg up off the ground. And here I kind of like to do this thing where I actually use my hand to press my leg out sometimes. Because I think sometimes I get a little locked up. Now that's your choice if you wanna do that or not. But then just go ahead and find that length. Kick your back heel towards the back wall, finding a good stretch with your spine. And as you twist, you're really gonna feel yourself unlock some areas that are really tight and might actually be holding a lot of tension. Good. Go ahead and take your arm, frame that foot. Step your right leg back to meet the left. Shift your weight forward, move through chaturanga. And we meet in downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, lift the left leg this time. Sweep it through. Drop your right knee to the floor. And first make that conscious, subtle change where you tuck the tailbone here. And then I just want you to go ahead and put the right hand inside the left foot and then make a nice gentle twist here. And go ahead and lift your back leg up off the ground here. And I just want you to get deeper and deeper into that stretch. Now, one way to target and really hit the glutes is taking your knee and pressing it out. You'll feel a little bit more of a stretch here. Do what feels good for your body. And try to keep those hips in line with each other so one's not in front of the other. And then go ahead and frame the foot. Step your left leg back to meet the right. Move through chaturanga. And then as you exhale, I just want you to take your knees wide, toes together, knees apart, and then go ahead and rest in child's pose. Take 2 more rests here. And then walk your hands back towards your hips. Tuck your feet. And then go ahead and kick your legs right back out in front of you. So we're just gonna do a really nice and easy forward fold here. This is just going to be a relaxing pose. It's not meant to show off your flexibility. If you want to stretch out your hamstrings, you're welcome to do this with your legs straight, but we're just gonna go ahead and sit up nice and tall. So get nice and grounded with the floor, remove the cushion from underneath you. And then I just want you to exhale, forward fold and melt right down so you're resting on your legs. And as I said, if you have the flexibility and you want to work on stretching through the hamstrings, you're welcome to do that. You can slowly inch your legs forward, but if not, you're welcome just to stay relaxed and just soaking up in this nice forward fold. And slowly rise up, and we're gonna go ahead and lower down to our backs, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hold your tummy tight, hang in there, just a slow lower. Good. Take your heels right underneath your bum. We're gonna press our hips up towards the sky for bridge pose. Here I'm driving my weight through my heels, I'm pressing my hips up towards the sky. And then I'm going to take my arms and actually create that bind here, opening up through the chest, just stretching the throat. This is really great for posture. And a bridge can help with depression and anxiety. And it's just a really good counter pose for a lot of people who have to sit a lot. If you drive a lot, if you have to work at a computer, if you're not spending a lot of time on your feet, this is a really awesome counter pose for you. And just breathe here. Keep driving those hips up. You're not resting exactly, but you should be able to find your breath for strength as you hold this pose. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then I just want you to slowly windshield wiper legs your feet out until they are right in front of you for our final pose in Shavasana. And allow your feet to kind of flap open, palms face up. And now I just really want you to release any tension, any stress, any worries. We worked through a lot on the mat today. We moved past the physical tightness. We opened up the chest. We opened up through the neck and throat. We created this space to eliminate anxiety and worry. We created this space for freedom, for opportunities, for optimism, for growth and excitement. And that really ties a lot into how your body functions. 80% of our immune systems are located in the gut. And so if we don't have good gut health, then we also won't have good, strong immune systems. And that can affect our mood. It can affect how we move, how we feel every single day. It can be a trigger for mood disorders, depression, and anxiety. And there's many moving parts to health and wellness. Part is how you feel your health, mentally, physically, spiritually. So I welcome you to take this moment to relax, to let your busy schedule go, and find peace and stillness right here, right now. Go ahead and start to wiggle your toes and move your feet. Bring small, subtle movements back to your practice. And if you're enjoying Shavasana and you need to rest here longer, go ahead and do so. I am proud of you. And if you're ready to end your practice today and it's time to carry on, let's just go ahead and roll to your right side. Think of something that made you really happy today or yesterday, something that made you laugh. Relive that moment. Allow the corners of your mouth to turn upward. Maybe even finding a small chuckle. Smiling, even if it's fake, can actually affect your body and how you feel. So if there's not anything in particular that made you laugh, I just want you to make something up right now and fake it.
can even fake a laugh out loud right now, and it still has the same benefits for your body as if it were a real laugh. Go ahead and press yourself up back to a seat. I'm honored to be able to serve you once again. Thank you so much for checking in and taking care of yourself, taking the liberty to just give yourself some self-love, give yourself some time to take care of your body, to take care of your mind, and to allow space for quietness. Have a great day. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up, the like button, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in some writing, articles, or information about digestive health, then be sure to look in the description. I will be sure to leave a link to my blog below about digestive health. If you have any further questions, be sure to leave a comment below.